Oh, hey there. Now I want to recite a little poem that I heard. Roses are black, violets are black, everything is black. Ray Charles wrote that. Anyway, our pastor told this story a few weeks ago, and that was pretty interesting. I wanted to share it with you. So this kid gets a slingshot, and he's slingshotting things, and he keeps missing. He's not very good at it. But then near his house, near his grandparents' house, he sees a duck, and he's like, oh, let's see if I can hit the duck, for no apparent reason, just because. And he pulls back and he hits the duck right in the head and kills the duck. And he's like, ugh. He don't want to get in trouble for killing the duck because it's more of a pet. So he hides the duck over in the woodpile. And his sister comes out and says, I see what you did with the duck. If you don't want me to tell anybody, you're gonna do what I say. And so he's like, okay. So later on, grandmother's all like, hey, you wanna go out and play? But I need you, little Susie, to like help me cut up the rhubarb or whatever. And Susie's like, oh, that's okay. Billy said he was gonna do it. And then she looks at Billy and goes, remember the duck. And he's like, yeah, I'll cut up the rhubarb. And so he does. And then this happens several different times. And every time there's some chore for her to do, she goes, oh, Billy said he's gonna do it. Remember the duck. Keeps on like this. And finally, he can't take it anymore. And he goes to his grandmother and says, I want you to know I killed the duck. It was an accident, but I killed the duck, and I feel really bad about it. I'm sorry. And the grandmother goes, I know. I saw you do it through the window. I was just wondering how long you were going to let her be your slave master, how long you were going to be her slave because of what she saw. And here's the thing, is that oftentimes the devil is our tempter. He's like, don't you want to do this thing? He's pressuring you to do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And it feels like he's screaming in your ear to do this thing. And as soon as you do it, your tempter becomes your accuser. And he goes, remember the duck. You do these things for me because remember the duck. I'm blackmailing you because I know what you did and you're a bad person and you remember the duck. And if you want that weight lifted off of you, if you want to stop being a slave to that, maybe it's time just to go to God and say, hey, I killed the duck. I didn't do it on purpose. I feel really bad about it. I want to make it right. And then he'll go, yeah, I know, I saw it. I was just wondering, how long are you going to be a slave over that? Love you guys.